Okay, I'm walking, so I'll be talking, I guess. Yeah, sort of get running low though. Yeah, I think I'll pick up where I left off. I mean, this idea of life of files. I think that's kind of funny. It's kind of rolls around in my head a bit. It kind of gets to the point of it. What we're fighting here is, this attachment that people have, this need for their life fix. They gotta have it. They gotta fuck the future. The future's immature. It's not quite developed yet. Yeah, and they're going after it, these dirty old lifophiles, trying to molest the future into being just like them. That's like this. That's sort of a parallel too, but that often happens, unfortunately. The victims of pedophiles often become caught up in the same scenario of attachment to youth and the whole mechanism of needing it, and that's not good. But anyway, but that's the syndrome here. They have this addiction. All of us are products of it, right? I mean, we are the aberrant in the sense that all of my ancestors were breeders. Every single one of them. Every direct ancestor of mine was a breeder. So this is definitely going against that obvious stream, the simplistic stream of biology. They were horny for kids. Ooh, that's a little scary, right? Yeah, it's like almost you want a few misses in there in the past just to break that kind of bad habit. But anyway, they all were molesters of children in the sense that they had to have one. They had to have a thing to fuck with. Not necessarily literally, but who knows? Not in my generation anyway, but who knows? Probably plenty of molesters back there. We'll go a little distance, you'll find some. And that's the product. That's the thing that we're all products of, and that's probably a bad habit. Bad habits are hard to break, and that's pretty much what we're arguing against, is a bad habit. I mean, it is really as ludicrous as NASCAR or something. Like these people, it doesn't matter what you're pooping on, as long as they somehow think it's something they need, they're going to protest. So it doesn't matter whether you're anti-life or anti-NASCAR, or anti-baseball or anti-soccer. They'll have some kind of obsessive addiction, and they'll find the idea of that coming to an end, the end of whatever, museums, even like Darwin's hamster, nice guy, but yeah, like the end of orchestras. To some people it would be, there's just no living without it. It's the universe, it's big, it's great, it's grand, it's spectacular, it's wonderful, and they can't really imagine a universe where that's not the reality, where everybody isn't obsessed with that. I suppose you could argue that, you go to each culture and you'll find these icons of the culture, and you'll find where they look at something they do that they think is important, and they'll just like, what is wrong with you fucktards? Bullfighting, the crazy Muslims still fight dogs regularly, chickens, probably anything. They just like to watch things get their legs torn off, apparently. Insidious monsters they are. Sorry, but yeah, I really have no use for Muslims. I really don't. The Islamic religion they don't even write the right way. See, even something like that, you can't even make sense out of their writing. How could I find value in it when it's all fucking backwards? What the fuck is that? So yeah, it's so easy for me to imagine a future that didn't include uh, whatever Islamic jibber jabbers of any kind. The whole culture can just evaporate. I'm not going to say, oh man, the universe is so diminished because we lost all that wonderful jibber jabber written on those hanging humans in effigy and shit. Yeah, I'm not going to miss it. Nope. And even the little domey towered buildings and shit. Yeah, no. You put the gold on the inside, not the outside. Silly person. Whatever. Maybe it's a good idea. I don't know. I just don't like it. Yeah, it doesn't conform to my understanding. I like straight lines. Yeah, round roof now. Doesn't make much sense. Unless it's made out of cement, then I like it. Anyway, where am I going with this? I guess I'm just going to this thing where it's just all caught up in a perception of attachment and what you think needs to exist for there to be continuity. So for the future, for your present to have continuity, it must connect you to the past and you to the future. I've never been very connectable. I've never had the least bit of interest in my heritage. Just to a minor, like, oh yeah, let's talk about it for 3 minutes, and okay, that's a pretty boring subject, enough of that already. Yeah, we've been here a long time, we did this, we did that, a few relatives died there, if you did this, okay, fine, whatever, who cares? So yeah, I've never connected myself to them. Well, I've seen pictures of them, You see a picture of a few of your relatives, and you go, what the fuck? Those guys look like they're crazy. And you say, I'd rather not be related to them, because frankly, they look like they're out of their fucking mind. Squirrel. Yeah, I don't really care if I'm related to them. Don't care. So anyway, I don't need to have continuity to the past. I don't need continuity to the future to make who I am something. And other people apparently do. So if you threaten the future, you threaten some aspect of themselves. Because I guess they assume not only will they be a Gatesian billionaire, but apparently will have erected a giant statue to them or something in the future, and people will pray around it all day, and somehow the magic ritualistic chanting will give them a better afterlife in Valhalla or something. I don't know what the fuck they think. They really are all idiots. Yeah, I'm just confused. What's the point? People are too stupid for this conversation. Way too stupid. Way, way, way too stupid. They don't know shit about physics or biology or chemistry. Ignorant of it all. But opinions everywhere. Hey, pup. How you doing? That's a good dog. Yeah. Rewarding the dog. He likes being good. See, dogs just like being good. They don't need a future. They don't need a past. They just like to be good. Yeah, I'm good. That's all they. Yeah. See, they've got the essence of being productive. I'll go rescue something. Something to rescue? Something for me to do? You got something for me to do? Chase ball? Okay, I got chase ball. They're just really receptive to being a good player. Should have been dogs in an animal farm. I mean, good dogs, not evil dogs. Because they're good soldiers. They're good stuff. I don't smell. But besides the smell and the slobber, they're loyal little bucks. I wouldn't mind investing in one of those in terms of, if I want to have myself an army of dogs would do okay. Hell of a lot better than people. People just keep saying, is my check in the mail? What do I get out of this again? What's my personal interest? Yeah, fuck you. Yeah. Okay. I have to contrive an excuse to have cats in my army too, because cats have an affection for me. So I do have to defend cats. They could ride on the dogs. Yeah, with little helmets. Yeah, little war helmets on the cats. And they would ride the dog with he'd have a little helmet too, a little pointy thing at the tip. And I, of course, I have a spear. That's what Gary, apparently the name Gary means, is spear, one who throws spears and such. Yeah, so, yes. I'm ready to write the story. Almost. Pretty close. I'll think about it. Yes, I'll think about it shelf. Yeah, I slide things on that. It's like the shelf in my desk, right? It doesn't have a back. Well, it has one, but there's a gap. And so I put things on the shelf. And I keep pushing the crap on the shelf, and it just falls back through the back. And so it's, yeah, I'll get to that later shelf. Yeah. Yeah. Much later. Yeah. The people who clean up my house after I'm dead will get to it. Anyway. Really got to clean up my house so I can die properly. Can't really die with the mess it is. Just the mountains and mountains of crap everywhere. And stuff and whatnot. Yeah. Everything in it, it's like everything's worth somewhere between 38 cents and 79 cents. Yeah. I have all the items in the world priced between 38 cents and 79 cents. All of them. Anyway, this is a sidetrack. I was gonna run, but I just don't give a fuck. Ooh, I think it's a girl coming. Running Girl. Yeah, that's a movie we need. Running Girl. I want to buy it. Yeah, gotta make it first. Man, more like yeah, a running old bag, but yeah, well, whatever. Close enough. Almost. Should be close enough in theory, right? It's the right sex. Basically conforms to the standards of the function of the device called female, but somehow the pieces just aren't arranged properly. Like that should matter. Yeah, like I of all people should be that picky. The owner of all the 38 to 79 cent things in the world. I should be having such standards. It's ludicrous. It's reason alone to conclude life fails, as my standards are preposterous. Hey, cool. This guy's talking to his phone. Yeah. He's got a dog warrior with him. Hey, pup. Yeah, I know he was filling out resumes. You get to hear other people's conversation. Sending out, looking for a new job. So, yeah, happens. So, what am I? Resume. I wonder what my resume would say. Shitty, cranky, complainy, whiny. Whoa, my mistake. Yeah, I forgot to turn off. I forgot to delete this morning's video, so you missed all my interesting jammer. Well, you know, reason enough not to continue life. There's just too many failures. Too many things just don't get done. Too many things just don't happen. Too many things don't get recorded. Too many things, too much good stuff washes down the stream without proper recognition. Yeah, there's just way too much waste and slop. So stop doing it. Too much waste, too much slop. There's some slop in here. Looking for some waste in here. See if I can find any waste. Didn't find any. But anyway, but I didn't look deep enough. Yeah, there was probably some in there. I just can't see it. Well, that's something, you know, which with the snake, no, I mean the Spider-Man guy. You know, talking about our lack of vision. You know, our lack of vision works both ways too. We don't. It's not even both ways, but it does work to the sense that we don't see, you know, any percentage of the real depth of the waste. You know, all the wasted lives, the wasted suffering, the wasted pain, the wasted everything. Oh, you could put that all in one bucket and show up at your house with it. You sure as hell wouldn't want that in your living room. Anyway, so till next time, such. Pleasant evening. Yeah, but the pool's getting cold. And such. So forth and whatnot. Yeah. So, till later. Yeah, I think I'm done. Really is lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely.